Hey guys, welcome back to Ferguson Family Danes. Today we have a 4-week puppy update for you. So join us as we take care of Kimber's puppies. Okay, so we have lots of fun things to do. We try to have like a Dane day to do the tasks that don't need done every single day. So things like cutting nails, taking puppy pictures, washing collars, things like that. So those are the things we're going to do today. Michaela is going to take puppy pictures. I will do a slideshow here later once those get done. And then we're going to extend the whelping box and introduce the potty trays to you. And yeah, that's all I can think of. Oh, and we're going to do some puppy mush today as well. So join us today as we do all things puppy. Okay, so this part of the puppy stage is super loud and kind of annoying. So they clearly are hungry. Kimber's not that fond of nursing them for whatever reason right now. Whoops, Tally. So we are going to, and then she like teases them. She'll like jump in and lay down for a second, let them nurse, and then gets up, see? So I don't know if their teeth are bothering her or what. It hasn't bothered her in the past with the puppies, but I think they're screaming just because she like wants to be with them, but she doesn't seem to want to nurse them. So anyway, they are screaming and super loud. Tally, gentle hands. Gentle hands, okay? Gentle hands. So first thing is I'm going to clean out the whelping mat, spray it down, and actually I'm going to feed them first. I'll get their puppy mush done, let them nurse or eat and kind of be messy, and then I'll clean it up. They are also, so I'll show you the B-roll film of Hayden extending this whelping box to give them some more room. However, when you're potty training, you don't want to give them more room because they'll poop where it's clean, right? So I'll show you how we do that once we eat and I move the potty tray over. I'll show you. And then eventually here within the next week, we'll take this wall down so that they have more room. But for now, we're going to get it all cleaned up. Oh, and one other thing, Hayden just asked me, how did this puppy get in here? Well, they're stepping on the pig railing, and then when Kimber's over here, they step on it and hop on over. So anyway, let's get this cleaned up. Okay, so I just got done making the puppy mush. I'm gonna let it sit there for a few minutes just to soak. So the puppies now have teeth that they're 4 weeks old so that they're ready for harder food. But because we're just now introducing it, it's the texture that can like kind of gag them. So we make it pretty watery for the first few times, and then we slowly get thicker and thicker. Then this is just dog food that we give them ground up. So once they finish that, then we'll start leaving chunks and don't grind it up as much. Then we transition into hard food then too. So that's kind of how we transition. So I'm gonna let that soak. The boys and I are gonna make bread here and add some flour to our bread while that soaks, and then we'll feed the puppies. Okay, bread dough, rising back to puppy mush. Okay, we're gonna give the puppies their puppy mush. I'm gonna start with one tray.
I'm doing
and then
today.
I'm gonna give them this tray first, and then once they eat all that, we'll give them the other ones. Okay. The other thing, do I put them on here? Yeah. The other thing that we do, and this is from our advanced curriculum that we do with the puppies, is that when we feed them, we say, puppy, puppy. And that has literally saved puppies' lives because, Kimber, stay out. You're not eating the puppy's food. They associate that sound with good things, in this case food. So a lot of times it provides a natural recall. So if your puppy is running out on the road and you go puppy, then they'll come to you, okay? Because they've been used to that, because we start saying that to them when we start feeding them. So hang on one second. Okay, so while they're eating, I'm gonna clean up this side of their whelping box.
Okay, so while Mom finishes up cleaning, I'm gonna go get a bucket and some rags to be able to wipe the puppies off, because when they don't really know what they're doing, they get really messy. So I'm gonna go get that, and then we'll show you how we clean them up.
Okay, Hayden is working on getting the bucket of soap ready. I'm gonna take this laundry in here and get it started in the wash. Dog laundry is, I feel like, hey, it is so much the first few weeks. Here's stuff from yesterday that's clean and I just need to fold. So I'm gonna get this thrown in. Okay, so got the laundry going. We're in the middle of putting Christmas decorations up. So there's like storage boxes all over the place. What was I gonna say? Oh, laundry. I'm really struggling with laundry. I am almost always pregnant, praise the Lord, and I can't stand the dog smell. So basically what I have found is we put them on a heavy duty cycle. We pre-wash and we rinse, and I use cleaning vinegar as the pre-wash and the softener. And then I also use this deep clean Arm & Hammer stuff. Normally I try my best not to do chemicals in the house, but I feel like our non-chemical stuff is just not doing it for the dogs, bedding and stuff. And then the other thing, whoops, Callie. The other thing that I use is I will put ammonia in it at times if I wash them. Where is it at? I don't know. It might be out in the garage. I will put ammonia in there too to try to get rid of the pee smell. But because we're 4 weeks in, I feel like when you open up this cabinet, which is all of our dog laundry, it stinks. And I can't stand it. The other thing that I have found that really gets the smell out is if we hang the stuff out on the line, but obviously we can't do that when it's snowing. So yeah, it's a struggle. I thought about doing a vinegar bath and filling up the bathtub with vinegar and water and soaking all the whelping pads. So we might do that once we're done with this litter and they're home, to just try to, like I said, get that cabinet smelling a little bit more better. And yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna go back over here. Kobe and Hayden are getting the puppies cleaned up.
8 degrees this weekend.
Is it supposed to?
It's supposed to freeze.
Yeah, we got, if you can see, a ton of snow. Normally Michaela is here. However, the roads were covered in snow. We've gotten a ton of snow
Oh wait, Kobe, you need
outside.
water.
So
you can wash the soap off of them.
Anyway, we're gonna get them. Yeah, we're gonna get them situated. We'll get the heater in here so that they're nice and warm. Get them situated. And then the other thing, Michaela, when she gets here, she is going to clip their nails and check their collars, clip their nails, deworm them. We deworm them at 2, 4, and 6 weeks. And sometimes we can get a 4th one in there right around 8 weeks or a couple days early before they go home. And yeah, so she's going to do all that stuff when they get here. So, okay, Hayden's going to check collars. So once they get them settled, I'll show you the potty trays later because I wanted Michaela to pick up pine pellets, which I'll explain later. So we're gonna get them settled. They only ate 1 pan, so I'll probably keep that for the other pan that I made for later, and we'll feed them like late afternoon, early evening. So yeah, you can watch Michaela clip their nails, do the deworming. Hayden's checking collars, and what was the other thing I said I would do? Oh, explain the potty trays. So, and then we'll probably wrap up the video for the day for our 4-week update. Oh, and we got to do the slideshow of all the amazing puppy pictures that Michaela takes. So, all right, I'm gonna set it up. Okay, so last thing for the day, Michaela gave the puppies a second round of puppy mush, get them cleaned up and put away for the day. Kimber gladly helps clean up the tray, which makes dishes nicer to clean up. So these are the pellets that we put in the large potty tray, which you'll see once we, once we move them out into the garage in the kennels. My husband made it. Michaela, that puppy's pooping right there. Let me get you a wipe. So he made like the litter, I call it a litter box. And you can see it in older videos, or I'll show you once we get out there in a couple weeks. But for now, we use these. They are from Little Wolves. Look them up. They're really, really good. We've put puppy pads in here before, but we have found that they at times will get a hold of them and rip them out. Plus, I thought, let's go ahead and fill up these trays with the pellets. So that it's a familiar smell that when we move them out there, they'll be like, oh, that's where I'm supposed to go. So as Michaela's getting them wiped up, I'm gonna put them, and they almost always go potty right after they eat. So I'm going to fill these trays up, put them in there, and then we'll wrap up the video for the day. Okay, remember how I said 15? Do you need more, Michaela?
I think I'm good.
Okay. Look. Look at there! And guess what? It's my puppy! It's my puppy! Dilly. See, that's our puppy, Brownie. So I started handing Michaela wipes because literally when we put them in here, like 3 of them started pooping. So she got some of them wiped up, but literally, so when you bring your puppy home and you feed them, sorry, I'm out of breath. Compliments of being pregnant. When you bring them home and you feed them, within 5, 10, 15 minutes, they will most likely go potty. So know that when you're getting your puppy from us, we will do our best right after they eat to start peeing and pooping. And this is our keeper puppy here, Brownie. And did you see that she started pooping on there? Woohoo! Potty training. Okay, so I know that this doesn't look like much space, but as they are learning to potty, you don't want to give them more space. So when you bring them home, I should title this video like potty tips. When you bring them home, see, he started to pee, so I'm just gonna see how he started to pee. So I just put him right up there. When you bring them home, use the crate, and we'll do a video later once we start doing some crate training for them. Use the crate to help you with pottying, okay? Because the worst thing, so the 2 things, biggest reasons that people return dogs is 1, destructive behavior, chewing up things, getting stuff off the counter, jumping, you know, destructive, unwanted behavior. And the other is pottying. They're peeing all over my house, they're pooping on my carpet, right? So those 2 things are the biggest reasons that people surrender dogs to shelters. So we do our best as breeders to give them the best start that we can. And we know that part of that is potty training. Okay, now this one here, see how she's putting up her tail? She's got to go. So I don't remember where I left off because I saw some poop and I wanted to clean it up before they start stepping in. Oh, tail. When the tail goes up and they're sniffing and walking around, that is an indication that they have to go potty. So a few minutes after they go potty or after they eat, be prepared that they have to go potty, take them outside. Use the crate to help you potty train them too. As soon as they come out of the crate, put them outside. Or if you feed them and it's been 10, 15 minutes, try putting them in the crate for a few minutes, and then when you take them out, potty. That way they are not free reigning, which I'll get to that in a second, but the more room they have, most of the time, you will have your exceptions, but most of the time, the dogs do not want. I'm having phone storage issues, so hopefully I can finish this real quick before it kicks me off again. Don't give them too much space. So I know this doesn't look like too much space, but after a couple days that we see that they're getting the pottying, the pooping, and peeing on here, and we have less and less spots here, pee spots and poop spots, then we'll gradually give them more and more freedom. So that's the same thing that you should do when you bring your puppy home. Do not be like, oh, welcome home. You can go to any room in the entire house. No, 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 no. This is your little section. I would use baby gates, whatever gates, keep them in one area. And then once they know, okay, this isn't where we go, then you can extend them to the kitchen or the living room or carpet or whatever. And it only takes a couple days, and Danes are super, super smart. So I think out of all the puppies that we have had, we've only had one that has had like continence issues. And I think it was a hormonal thing as well. But anyway, so I hope that that helps. Maybe we'll do a whole video on potty training to help you guys. And we hope you enjoyed this day in the life of a Great Dane breeder, 4-week-old Great Dane puppy, so cute. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.